it's Heidi, your pottery pal, and today we are going to test Chrysanthos underglaze chalks and Chrysanthos underglaze pencils. So let's get started. Okay, so the underglaze chalks contain 6 underglaze chalks used for use on bisque. So firing range, cone 06 to cone 10. We're going to fire to cone 5. So for best results, apply Chrysanthos clear dipping glaze. I'm just gonna use my clear. But the interesting thing is, so I think the instructions are basically the same. The pencils, they are this, but the thing that I need to reach out to them is you'll notice it says lead free here. It doesn't say lead free here. It does say non-toxic. So I'm going to just assume these are lead free. Okay, so we're going to start with the chalks. There's 6. Pretty packaging. I like the rainbow. Okay, so it's like red, orange, yellow, green, brown, and maybe a blue or a purple. And what I have here are 2 test tiles. They're both stoneware. This one just has white slip on top, and this one's just regular stoneware. And I'm just going to test these on both. So I'm just going to do very simple. I'm going to do a rainbow. So I like this pattern, how it looks like chalk, right? Oh, we're going to do this one. And you're like, why are you leaving room at the top? Because we're going to test the underglaze pencils up there. So, do the orange. Yellow. Green. I used to do a lot of drawings on my pots with underglaze pencils, but these are nice. I like the way these, right? Pause. Okay, I'm back. I accidentally dropped the blue one. I had the bucket of clear under the camera and I dropped it. Okay, so anyway, dropped this in the clear and then I went to wash it off in the bucket of water and then I dropped it in the bucket of water. So back to the drawing. Anyway, what I was trying to say is it's kind of these kind of remind me of like oil pastels. Okay. And then we're going to do that last color. Okay, so those look good. That was the chalks. And now we're going to do the underglaze pencils. Now I have used the Amico underglaze pencils and not all the colors work at higher temperatures or mid-range temperatures. Let's see if it says on these. No, it doesn't say. I think they'll all work, but you know what? We're going to test them and we're going to try. So the first thing I'm going to show you is they come unsharpened. So how do you sharpen an underglaze pencil? It's pretty easy. I'm going to show you how. Okay, so to sharpen an underglaze pencil, you need a X-Acto, like a box knife, box cutter, and pencil sharpeners don't work. And what you're going to do, is it going to focus, is just going to have the trash can under the pencil. You just carve in like this. Be gentle. Go slow. Just do a little bit at a time and rotate. Don't mind all the pencil shavings flying all over. I usually do this down in the trash. Pick them up and you just kind of gently sharpen until you have a tip. Now it's kind of not perfectly pointy like a pencil. If you want to get that fine of detail, you can, but this is how I do it. I just dumped the box on accident and this came out. So it says to sharpen, use a regular pencil sharpener or blade. So I was wrong. I guess you can with these. 2, can be used on soft bisque without incising the wear. Soft, I don't know what that means. Smear resistant. Oh, lead may be dipped in water to create darker lines. The tip of the pencil. Lines may be smudged by rubbing with a damp sponge before glazing. Ensure wear is free of dust or particles. Decorated pieces may be dipped directly into clear glaze. With clear brushing, sponge first coat, crosshatch rest. Oh, okay. So if you're painting the glaze on, fire between cone 06, cone 10. Okay, it does say colors may lose some intensity as temperature increases. Okay, so we'll see what these are at cone 5. So let's test these. I sharpened all the other ones. Back to our test tiles. I'm just doing a couple coats because I want to make sure I can see them. And we're going to do yellow. And green. Now that's one thing. That noise might bother some of you. It doesn't bother me. But I had an assistant that drove crazy. She said it sounded like nails on a chalkboard. So this is done. The texture of this on the clay, it's a little drier. Like you can hear it squeak. So just so you know. And then we're going to do this tile. That noise is killing you. You might need to mute the video for a second. To me, it just sounds like, I don't know, a bird screeching. Nails on a chalkboard never really bothered me as much as just like chalk. Just don't like how chalk feels. Okay, so we're gonna blue. We're gonna do the brown. Okay, and then next up, we need to dip these in clear. Actually, I just had a thought. We're only going to dip half of them in clear. So we can see what half of it will look like without clear. So let me get the clear ready. Okay, so the clear is ready, and we're just going to dip each tile halfway so then we can test what the underglaze and the chalk look like under clear and then also without glaze on it. Okay, so let's do that. And you can see where the pencil is and the chalks kind of resists a little, but it should be okay. All right, let's do Do the other one. Same thing. I'm going to dip it halfway down. Did the same kind of resist, so we'll see how that looks when it comes out of the kiln. So we'll put these in the kiln and I'll show you them when they come out. Okay, a few days have passed and the tests are out of the kiln. So let's look at them. I'll do one at a time. So here's the first one, and you can see half of it has clear glaze on it and half of it is raw. So it's just stoneware with a white slip on it. And this rainbow, it's the charcoals. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how like the red, the orange, and the yellow turned out. I figured the green, the blue, and the brown would, but yeah, that's nice. And then let's see, this side of the rainbow, those are the underglazes. And again, because this was fired to cone 5, if you remember, the red and the yellow survived, so that's great. The colors change slightly. You can see with that clear on them. It doesn't change as much with the clear over the charcoals, but it does change it slightly with the clear over the, particularly the blue underglaze pencil. But those are some interesting results. So then let's check out the tile. It's just the stoneware, and again, it's got the clear on half. And we're going to start with the charcoals. The colors are a little different with the clear on them, but again, that red and orange and the yellow turned out, that yellow almost looks like neon. That's pretty cool. So that's a, yeah, pleasant surprise. And then the underglaze pencils, you can see actually with the clear on them, they're more muted just on top of the stoneware. Except the blue. The blue looks more blue. It looks a little blacker here. But yeah, this is cool. So if you've been thinking about using these, go for it. Pottery's better with a pail. If you like this video, like, subscribe, or share with a friend. If you have a question, leave them in the comments. I'll see you next week. Bye.